warning that has been issued now for the far western portion of Leslie County in southeast Kentucky. If you were watching our 11 o'clock show, I was talking about this cell that has been tornadic really since earlier this evening as it moved from southeast Missouri and into Kentucky, and it's been carrying a warning with it ever since, and it is a confirmed tornado. Now, this storm, potentially, obviously, a dangerous storm with a confirmed large and dangerous tornado located near Sublimity City or very near London, Kentucky. You can see as we zoom in a little tighter here that this storm just crossing over Interstate 75 near London, moving east at about 45 miles per hour. The storm has had a history of producing a tornado recently as it came across Somerset some time back to the west. It had also been confirmed that there was a tornado on the ground with it at this point. The warning for our viewing area within that polygon, the purple polygon, is just kind of clipping the westernmost part of Leslie County. So that tornado is not yet in Leslie County, but it's moving off to the east at about 45 miles per hour. So it will approach Hyden and Leslie County shortly. So the tornadic part of the cell is right just to the east of London currently, and I'll do a little track as it moves off to the east at about 45 miles per hour. And let me try it one more time here and give you one more shot here. We'll go ahead and track it right there, and moving east at about 45 miles per hour. So if we take that and push it an hour ahead, you can see that will be pushing into Leslie County around Hyden, around, let's say, around 12:32 or so, but we'll be crossing areas around Burning Springs and Oneida about 12:08. This is west of the viewing area, but folks living in Leslie County are, I'm sure, familiar with these communities back to the west. Now, Confluence is in Leslie County. That would take it around 12:27. So folks in Leslie County need to be taking their shelter immediately. Still have a few minutes before the tornadic part of the cell begins to push into Leslie County, but now is the time to take action and do so. The safest place during a tornado is in the lowest level of your home, your residence. Safest place in the basement or on the lowest level, in a bathroom or closet or hallway, maybe under the stairwell, away from windows. And cover your head with blankets, helmets, or pillows to shield yourself from flying debris. That, of course, is an important thing to be doing right now. And if you know anyone that may not be aware of this warning, I would give them a call now before that storm moves into Leslie County. Again, that storm warning does include just kind of the westernmost part of Leslie County until 12:30. So there it is right there. Let me go ahead and put on the storm velocity, and let's just see where we think that wind shear is. The little couplet there with the opposing wind fields pretty close to this area right here, just off to the south and east of London. And we'll zoom in a little tighter here and show you where that possible tornado is, with the last kind of near areas around Lesbos and Brock and Ferriston, and heading eastward toward areas along the East Hal Rogers Parkway, to include areas to be taking shelter from Hooker, which is right up here. Let's see, from about right here to Bush to Blackwater. All of these areas are certainly in the path of this storm. Manchester as well. We'll put the reflectivity back on here, and you can see where we do have the hook echo. That is a pretty key classic signature of a tornadic supercell storm, and that is the one that has the possible tornado with it. And then again, that tornado is most likely just to the east of London, and I would say, folks, let me get a little tighter here along the East Hal Rogers Parkway. Obviously, you're going to be in your place of safety currently, as well as those folks that are along Route 80. Here just to the east and southeast of London toward Bush, and this storm will be getting set to move into Manchester as well as it moves off to the east at about 45 miles per hour. Could indeed be some hail as well, possibly up to the size of ping pong or quarters right there at the core of that cell just to the east and southeast of London. But that secondary concern, of course, to the possible tornado. There was a confirmed tornado at 11:42, so about 10 minutes ago. There was a confirmed tornado with this cell about 10 minutes ago near Sublimity City, or just to the near London, moving east at 45 miles per hour. That storm the tornadic part of the storm has since moved east of London, Kentucky, but is beginning to get closer to Leslie County. The storm cell is moving to the east at about 45 miles per hour. Again, as we track this into the future, this would take it toward Burning Springs imminently here with the next minute or two. Bush about midnight, Bar Creek around 12:11, Big Creek around 12:22, Bear Ranch about 12:23, and then at 12:28, 12:29, the confluence, which is in Leslie County, and also the Breckenridge Hospital and Hyden about 12:37, and then it looks like Hazard around 12:44. So a very dangerous storm, and has had a history of producing a large and dangerous tornado. That began around Somerset about an hour ago or so, and as of last report, about 11:42, the storm did have a large confirmed tornado near Sublimity City, just near London, and moving east at 45 miles per hour. And of course, we urge everybody in the path of this storm to take shelter immediately. This part of a larger area of showers and storms that will be approaching the Tri-Cities as well as we go beyond midnight for the Tri-Cities. At this time, I would say over the short term, the next 1 to 2 hours, the more dangerous weather is going to be staying with that tornadic cell that's racing toward Leslie County. And also we do have some active storms for severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for Pike County around Pikeville, and also that tornado watch, which is in effect for parts of Southwest Virginia and East Tennessee as well. And you can see the line of storms extends all the way back to the west to just north of Nashville, and that entire line really has a severe, not tornado warnings, but has severe thunderstorm warnings with it. So I'm assuming that at some point, let me put the current watch that is in effect up there for you to take a look at. It does not include the Tri-Cities at this point in time, but the tornado watch in effect until 4 a.m. for Hawkins and Hancock County, as well as Lee Scott and Wise County of Tennessee and Tennessee and Virginia, and the 3 o'clock watch for Harlan, Leslie, and Letcher, and added in until I'm not sure exactly the expiration time, but the severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for parts of Southwest Virginia, including Dickinson, Buchanan, and Tazewell counties. And I'm assuming, with the aggressive nature of that line of storms, not including the supercell that's causing that tornado warning for western Leslie County, that we may need a watch into the rest of Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, just because of that line of storms that extends back to the west. Like I said, I think short term, next 1 to 2 hours, it's going to be eastern Kentucky toward the Kentucky-Virginia border. And then we'll have to keep an eye on probably after 1 o'clock for the Tri-Cities for this line of storms to be pushing in. So to kind of recap things right now, that tornado-warned storm is moving closer to Leslie County. It is not yet in Leslie County, but a tornado warning for the far westernmost part of Leslie County. Leslie County is right here. So it's just kind of the far western tip of Leslie County under that tornado warning. But the tornadic signature, which is well, defined here on Doppler radar, just near Bush in eastern Kentucky and moving off to the east at about 45 miles per hour. So we'll throw it back to regular programming for just a couple of minutes, and we'll be back shortly with an update on